The 2024 election is pure chaos. There are three topics I want to talk about today. First is the debate between Trump and Harris. Then let's jump into the second assassination attempt on President Trump. And lastly, I want to talk about the accuracy or inaccuracy of 2024 election polling. But first, please make sure to like and subscribe. Our videos are now getting over 1,000 views on average, but many of you are still not subscribed. So please just take a few moments, hit that subscribe button, and show your support. Okay, so let's discuss the debate. This was the first debate between Trump and Harris. I'm going to be objective here, and some of you may not like it. Watch this whole video as it gives context, but I think Trump honestly lost the debate. Yes, the moderators were biased, which was expected. However, I felt Trump's debate performance was abysmal. In my last video, I stated a few things Trump should avoid, and he did the exact opposite. Trump even managed to throw his own vice president under the bus when the abortion issue came up. Trump did not do a great job with the Kamala race question. All he had to say was that Kamala was fake and that he was real, and he failed on that issue and with that question. The whole cats and dogs topic just came across as Trump going to the most extreme example to make a point. Yes, there is evidence of Haitians eating pets, but the broader issue is the border and the failed policies of Biden-Harris when it comes to immigration. Trump needed to keep things rational and ground level to how the average American actually experiences issues. I'd find it hard to find any American who has actually witnessed the eating of animals in front of them, so it was an absurd statement to make in that regard. Once again, this is all my opinion. Trump also fell in the trap about crowd sizes. It sucks because it was a great opportunity for Trump to refocus the crowd size issue on the concerns of American people, but instead he made it about himself. And that is really my main issue with Trump's performance. He didn't make it enough about the American people and the issues they're dealing with, but instead he talked about himself. He didn't talk about his zero tax on overtime, zero tax on tips or Social Security, which those are policies that are so popular that even Kamala Harris has stolen those ideas. Instead, Trump focused on himself. However, Kamala did a terrible job as well, but she outperformed her very low expectations. Harris was cringeworthy, but she gave Trump the bait and he took it. And for that, I honestly think she unfortunately won the debate, which is disappointing. It was an unnecessarily bad debate performance for President Trump, but I don't think it will matter much. I don't think Trump won the debate, but I also don't think Trump lost any support, as the debate was 3-on-1 and the average voter felt as if Trump was ganged up on. Which brings me to the second topic. Trump is constantly under fire. I mean, literally under fire. You have to feel for the guy, as he can't even golf without worrying about losing his life. The media and far-left extremists have overstated absurd talking points comparing Trump to fascists, and they even go as far to compare Trump to Hitler. This rhetoric is purely dangerous, and this rhetoric is the true threat to democracy. Now, Trump isn't perfect, but he has my vote. Even if you're not a fan of Trump, you cannot be happy with the way the media and the far left have conducted themselves the last 6 years. There is no excuse for the hyperbole that has been displayed by Democrat leaders, and the sad thing is it won't stop because these people are extreme, and even some of them are mentally ill. And you see this a lot online with individuals being upset that Trump is still alive. It is truly disgusting. If I were Trump, I'd only campaign in controlled arena environments at this point. I would be looking for safety all the time. It says a lot about President Trump that he doesn't fear for his life despite all that has happened to him. This all also, quite frankly, explains Trump's abysmal debate performance. Can we blame Trump for being a little worked up or defensive if he's literally under attack 24/7? I don't blame him. I don't think we can blame his reactions whatsoever. If I was dodging bullets, literally, and constantly under the stress that Trump was under, I would probably campaign very aggressive also. I want to end this video by talking about the issue of polling. So the average pollster is off anywhere from 2% to 8%. Voters should take polls with a huge grain of salt. From pollster to pollster, we see 5 to 10% variations in results that were taken within the same period of time. This means something is obviously wrong with the polling. I rely more on the betting markets when I want to gauge things. Websites like polymarket.com have Harris favored to win the popular vote. However, Trump is neck and neck and oftentimes winning the betting odds in Pennsylvania. As I stated in my last video, Pennsylvania is the most important state this election. And if Trump wins Pennsylvania, he probably easily walks into the White House. So don't overstress and don't overthink the polling, as it is almost always wrong. My campaign conducts polling to gauge the values, the interests, and the enthusiasm of my Republican supporters. It isn't to get a reading on actual election results. That's almost impossible. Those are my thoughts on the chaos that is the 2024 election. Voting begins in under 3 weeks in some states, so make sure to keep an eye on this channel as I post more and more videos. Thank you all for watching, and have a great one.